Gary, if you can take us back to late August, what exactly happened, and did you know immediately that it would be nearly 3 months with what looked like a lower body injury to most of us?
Yeah, so it was a lower muscle injury to my adductor and my abductor muscle. I didn't know it was going to be a severe injury like that. I was trying to fight back to get back for the season, but it was just like kind of bothering me all year. So I was just doing whatever I could do to help this team, practice-wise, or even if it was in games, just giving somebody a breather or whatever it was. I was just trying to do that and do my best job to help us win games doing it that way.
Right here on the right. Zach.
What's been your experience so far with Coach Douglas? How has that change in the room kind of impacted everyone?
It's been great. He's been coming in, very energized guy. He's a younger coach as well, so he kind of relate to us on and off the field. But it's been a great experience. He's coming in and a Patriot guy, so they do things the Patriot way there, and it's kind of similar here with Dan at Oregon, coming there and just being a blue collar guy and having your head down, working every day.
Right here, on the left, Eric.
Gary, I'm just curious what your outlook is, or kind of what you're focused on this offseason, what you're trying to grow on. I know, obviously, coming off an injury, that can maybe slow some of that progress, but where's kind of your head at right now?
Yeah, just staying healthy. That's my main concern, is just being healthy, being available for this team from spring ball to the end of season. And then obviously just working on my craft, route running, deep speed, long speed. So that's been the main thing I've been focusing on.
Back in the back, Aaron.
Coach said that after Saturday's practice, you had some words that you said to the team or a message. What was that message, and why did you feel like you needed to address it?
I didn't think offense had a very good practice on Saturday. We did a lot of competition periods that time, and I think defense got the best of us. So I kind of talked to the offensive guys, letting them know, like, man, this is not the standard. Last year, them guys they set the bar pretty high for the offense, and we got to match that. So I was just letting the guys know, like, man, every day we got to come here and compete, and it's our job to dominate defense. It might be ups and downs, but it can't look like how it looked last weekend.
Right here on the right, Chris.
Yeah, we're going to be talking to Austin in a few minutes, and I'm just curious what your thoughts are on the quarterback competition as a whole, and also what do you think about Austin? What do you like about Austin?
Yeah, I love Austin. I've been getting a lot of reps with him. He's a deep ball thrower, and every deep ball is right there on the money. He's been a lot more vocal this year, knowing what to do, the plays in and out, getting guys lined up, and I think they've been doing a pretty good job of letting all the quarterbacks compete. There's no ones, there's no twos, there's no threes. Everybody's just been rotating and getting good, solid reps.
Back left here, Matt.
A lot of new faces at your position group. Can you just speak to that group as a whole and what excites you? What stood out to you about that group?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just being together. We got a transfer from Malik. We got a lot of freshmen and new guys, and I think they've been able to adapt. Like, okay, we could connect with these guys and be a family. And then obviously from a talent standpoint, I think we're going to be one of the most talented rooms in the country this year as well. Just with the talent we got alone in that room.
2 more questions, James.
Whether it was Tez or Junior, other guys in the room last year, Gary, they referred to you as the glue of that room, even with the injury and with everything else. A lot of guys aren't necessarily comfortable being vocal or speaking out a lot when they're not playing. It's hard to lead in that way. Why were you that way, and what allows you to be that way when you weren't playing? Why were you still comfortable doing that?
Yeah, I think I'm not really a big vocal guy myself. I'm really a lead by example guy. So when I come out and work every day, I think the guys see that. So this is my 3rd year here in the program, and as years go on, you get more comfortable being able to speak to certain guys and stuff like that. And they see the way that I work every day, so they're like, man, this guy, we can depend on this guy. So everything I say, they kind of listen to and take a toll to that. Just from them, they know me. Like, if I say something, I'm not going to ask you to do anything that I'm not willing to do. So I think that's the biggest thing.
Last question, Zach.
A lot of hype around Decorian early on. What have you seen from him so far this spring?
Very explosive. He's a young guy that came in here, already got the playbook down, could play any position in the receiver room from X, Y, Z, A. Explosive receiver, got good hands, got good routes, good size. I think the future's bright for him for sure.
That's it. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Gary.